The relationship between Pakistan and China is often characterized as an all-weather friendship or iron brotherhood, rooted in mutual trust, shared interests, and strategic cooperation. Since the inception of both nations in the mid-20th century, their ties have deepened across various domains, influencing not only their bilateral dynamics but also regional and global geopolitics. Historical background 1947–1960s. Early diplomatic interactions. Pakistan and China formally established diplomatic relations on May 21, 1951, shortly after the People's Republic of China was founded in 1949. The nascent states found common ground in challenging the dominant powers of the time, particularly the United States and India, which aligned more closely with Western interests. 1950s. Bilateral engagements and economic cooperation. During the 1950s, Pakistan and China engaged in initial economic and cultural exchanges, laying the groundwork for future cooperation. This decade saw the signing of various agreements aimed at fostering economic ties and cultural exchanges, despite geographical barriers and differing political systems. 1960s. Formation of a strategic partnership. The 1960s marked a significant turning point in Pakistan-China relations. Against the backdrop of the Sino-Indian border conflict of 1962 and Pakistan's growing estrangement from India, China emerged as a key ally for Pakistan. The signing of the Sino-Pakistan Boundary Agreement in 1963, which resolved border disputes, cemented their strategic partnership. This agreement was crucial in solidifying mutual trust and setting the stage for deeper military and economic cooperation. Alliance consolidation 1970s to 1980s. 1970s. Strategic cooperation amid regional instability. The 1970s witnessed closer military ties between Pakistan and China, particularly in response to the Indo-Pakistani conflicts and the growing influence of the Soviet Union in South Asia. China provided military assistance to Pakistan during these turbulent times, reinforcing their strategic alignment against common adversaries. 1980s. Military collaboration and nuclear cooperation. The 1980s marked a period of intensified military collaboration, with China becoming a key supplier of military equipment and technology to Pakistan. This era also saw clandestine cooperation in the development of Pakistan's nuclear capabilities, despite international pressure and sanctions. Post-Cold War era 1990s to 2000s. 1990s. Economic ties and shifting geopolitical landscape. The dissolution of the Soviet Union and the end of the Cold War necessitated recalibrations in Pakistan-China relations. Both countries focused on enhancing economic cooperation, with China emerging as a significant investor in Pakistan's infrastructure and energy sectors. Economic ties expanded through trade agreements and joint ventures, laying the groundwork for deeper economic integration. Early 2000s. Enhanced cooperation in defense and technology. The early 2000s witnessed the consolidation of defense ties, with China continuing to supply advanced military equipment to Pakistan. Cooperation extended to technology transfers and joint development projects, reflecting a shared commitment to enhancing defense capabilities and strategic autonomy. Strategic Partnership 2010s to 2020s. Strategic alignment and mutual security concerns. The 2010s saw Pakistan and China deepen their strategic partnership amidst evolving geopolitical dynamics. Both countries collaborated closely on counterterrorism efforts, particularly in Pakistan's western regions bordering Afghanistan. China's Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) further solidified economic ties, with Pakistan becoming a key partner in infrastructure development projects under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPC). Economic cooperation, Belt and Road Initiative (BRI). CPC, a flagship project under the BRI, has been transformative for Pakistan's economy, focusing on infrastructure development, energy projects, and industrial cooperation. China's investments in Gwadar Port and other strategic locations in Pakistan underscored their shared vision of connectivity and regional integration. Military ties, defense collaborations, and joint exercises. Military cooperation between Pakistan and China expanded with joint exercises, technology transfers, and defense collaborations. China continued to support Pakistan's defense modernization efforts, including the supply of advanced weaponry and joint production ventures. Cultural and people-to-people ties. Cultural exchanges and educational cooperation. Cultural exchanges and educational scholarships have played a crucial role in enhancing mutual understanding and friendship between the peoples of Pakistan and China. Cultural festivals, language programs, and academic exchanges have strengthened people-to-people ties, fostering a sense of camaraderie and shared heritage. Public diplomacy and media cooperation. Public diplomacy initiatives and media cooperation have been instrumental in shaping perceptions and promoting bilateral cooperation. Both countries have invested in media partnerships, cultural diplomacy, and public outreach programs to enhance mutual understanding and counter negative narratives. Challenges and controversies. Balancing act. Relations with other powers. Pakistan's balancing act between its alliance with China and its relations with other powers, particularly the United States and India, has presented diplomatic challenges. Managing divergent interests and maintaining strategic autonomy amidst regional rivalries and global power dynamics requires careful diplomacy and nuanced engagement. Regional implications. Impact on South Asian geopolitics. Pakistan-China relations have significant implications for South Asian geopolitics, influencing regional dynamics and alliances. China's growing influence in Pakistan through economic investments and strategic partnerships has reshaped regional alignments, prompting responses from neighboring countries and regional powers. Debt and dependency concerns. Economic implications of BRI projects. Debt sustainability and economic dependency concerns have emerged regarding China's investments in Pakistan under the BRI. Critics argue that Pakistan's heavy reliance on Chinese loans and investments could potentially lead to debt traps and compromise its economic sovereignty. Future prospects. Deepening strategic partnership. Looking ahead, the strategic partnership between Pakistan and China is expected to deepen across various domains, including defense, economic cooperation, and regional connectivity. Both countries will likely continue to collaborate on infrastructure projects, energy security, and technological advancements, further enhancing bilateral ties. Economic dimensions, trade, investment, and industrial collaboration. Economic cooperation under CPC and the broader BRI framework will remain central to Pakistan-China relations. Efforts to enhance trade facilitation, industrial cooperation, and investment promotion are expected to drive economic growth and development in both countries. Geopolitical significance, influence on regional and global affairs. Pakistan and China's alliance will continue to have significant implications for regional and global affairs, shaping geopolitical alignments and influencing international diplomacy. Their partnership is likely to evolve in response to emerging challenges and opportunities, contributing to stability and development in the broader Asia-Pacific region. Conclusion. In conclusion, Pakistan and China have forged a robust and multifaceted relationship since 1947, characterized by strategic cooperation, economic partnership, and cultural exchanges. From initial diplomatic engagements to the strategic alignment in the 21st century, their ties have navigated geopolitical shifts and global challenges, contributing to regional stability and mutual prosperity. As they navigate future opportunities and challenges, Pakistan and China are poised to further strengthen their all-weather friendship and continue shaping regional and global dynamics in the years ahead.